exciting time for Microsoft in Nigeria because education is such an amazing industry. Right now, about 60% of Nigeria's entire population is below the age of 24, which means there are a lot of people that need education. And so companies like Microsoft are working to find ways that more students can get tertiary education through things like distance learning using ICT. This program specifically, and our partner with Sidmach, Sidmach is a great part of our team of authorized education partners. They're one of the few kind of a direct cloud solution providers that we have in Nigeria, one of two for education only. So we have a deep relationship with them. And this event came about because we have a team called the My Skills or for Africa team. And the For Africa team was interested in having us put on an event where we could communicate to private schools and to school owners, to school proprietors, how they could transform teaching and learning using technology. So they wanted us to be able to communicate that message out to smaller schools across Nigeria because private education in Nigeria is filling a major gap, which has been created by the lack of sufficient and overcrowding from public education institutions. So most of the schools you see here are private institutions. So together, Microsoft and Sidmach help to create digital education transformation with these private schools and ensure that they can create a better way of teaching and learning that makes students who graduate be prepared for the 21st century workforce and be prepared to graduate and enter the global economy and be prepared to start their own companies, to know the technologies that will eventually allow them to either get good jobs or start their own companies. Because right now, Nigerian graduates don't graduate with the right skills needed to be competitive in the global workforce, and we want to close that gap.
Education is key to every organization, to every country, to every sector. Information is power. Without education, we are as good as nothing. So we are here in conjunction with Microsoft to see how we can transform the education sector, to make it better, to give it more life, to make sure that the children of today have a future, not just for tomorrow, but for today. That's why we are here at this event, to make sure that we can show the transformation in education, the new solutions, the new services, the new way of thinking. Today we have millennials. The way millennials are working, the way things need to be done in the new way, and that's why we are here. So basically, it's to transform lives, it's to make sure that things work well in the education sector and take us far into the new era of education. The response has been great. It's an end-to-end solution. It's not just the administration part. It also has to do with the learning part. It's also to do with the assessment part. They've been very, very impressed. There's a new solution we showed today, which is a SIMS, which is called Simple Education Assessment and Marking Scheme System, which allows students to write the normal way they write using the pen, while writing is digitized automatically. So marking those scripts, marking those exams questions, it's easy for any teacher. So you don't need to be there physically. You don't have to have the papers physically. It's done digitally. So you mark online wherever you are, at home, in the toilet, just name it. So it's easy, it's fine, and it's lovely. So those are the kind of improvements and transformation we are bringing. So to our clients, to the schools, they're enjoying it. Lovely. To our smart school, we have close to about 200 schools on it, and it's working well for them, and they're enjoying it. Parents also can also have access to their wards, their children. They can see what they're doing in school. They will know when they're in school, the attendance, the type of grades they have, not just the grades. By the time you infuse the SIMS into it, you can see the actual exam being taken by your students. So when schools come and say your children is having A1, B1, not that they're just giving to them, you can see exactly how the children have actually performed by seeing what they wrote and stuff like that. Something very new is coming, which is going to be fundamental. It's something that affects every children taking assessment exams in Nigeria. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, but you will see it very soon. It's very, very genuine. As you know, Sidmach works with people like WIAC, JAM, and the rest of them. Something very cool is coming out, and you will see it. It's transforming, and you'll see that very soon.